Hey guys, I have survived San Diego Comic-Con 2017, and you know what? I am exhausted. I don't have the con flu, and I had a great time there. I always have a great time, but every year is a little different, so I thought that now that I'm back, I should run through my top 5 Comic-Con moments of 2017. So, first off, number 5 has nothing to do with a movie that I saw, a celebrity that I spoke to. It's food, because there's nothing better than after a night of partying than going to a diner. And I'll tell you, LA does not have traditional diners quite like New York City. So my friends found this really great diner in San Diego. It's called Bryans 24, and I will tell you, that is some real diner food. It was a late night. We went there at, it must have been 2:30 in the morning, and I had a turkey club, and it was wonderful. So Bryans 24, thank you for that wonderful sandwich. It made my night, and I loved it. Number 4 on my list is the Blade Runner experience. So I am a little picky when it comes to VR experiences, just because I really like to either be freaked out like I'm on a roller coaster, or I like to be able to manipulate the surroundings around me. So I like VR games, not necessarily VR experiences where you're just sitting there and you're going through a scene of a movie and you can't do anything. This one, however, when it was over, the end image of the Blade Runner experience, you take off that VR headset and you see that image right there with you. So the point of it is that it gets you into the landscape of Blade Runner 2049. And oh my God, when you walk into that place, it is just so well done. The production design is insane. They had actors there that were so committed to their roles, whether they were police or replicants or just crazy people walking around that little area there. And it was so much fun just to be immersed in that world. It was so well done. I had a blast there, and there was also some Johnny Walker taste testing at the end, and who can argue with that? Number 3 on my list now is the It footage. So it is easily one of my most anticipated movies of 2017. I think it's the one that I'm looking forward to most, right behind Last Jedi, for the rest of the year. So I was really pumped to finally get to see some footage beyond that initial trailer we got at Comic-Con this year. Warner Brothers brought 2 scenes with them and a brand new trailer, so we saw a lot of good stuff. And as someone who is a really big fan of the source material, seeing the losers come to life on screen like they did in those 2 scenes makes me so happy. I know this is a group of kids that I'm going to fall in love with, just like I did in the book, so I'm really excited about that. I got to talk to the director, Andy Muschietti, and he said all these great things that just make me think he was the right guy to bring this material to screen. I can't wait for that movie. September can't come soon enough. Now I'm on to number 2, and number 2 for me is Movie Talk Live and the meet and greet. One of my favorite things of going to these conventions is to meet all of you. I think about this every single day that I go to work, because every single day I'm in work and doing these shows. I think about how lucky I am. I am doing what I love. It's so much fun, and I know that we can't do it without all of you guys out there. So being able to do Movie Talk in front of a full house there and just have that audience interaction. You know, the comments are great, and sometimes they're not great, but when they are great, I really do love interacting with people in the comment section. So to have a live audience there and to be able to see people respond to what we're talking about was incredible. We had a great crowd too. There was so much energy in that room. And then later in the day, we had the meet and greet at Fox Sports Grill. And per usual, it's nice to reconnect with some of the fans I've met at previous events. I met so many new people, and really, some of those conversations are the most memorable elements of this job. It really means a lot to me that so many people come out and support us. So thank you to everybody who was there. Means the world. Hopefully I'll get to meet more of you in the future, because I love doing these kinds of things at the events. So now it's time for my top moment from Comic-Con 2017. So if you watched any of my Collider coverage, I am going to bet that you can probably guess what it is. I'm going to give you a second. Did you get it? Did you say Harrison Ford? Because it was meeting Harrison Ford, obviously. I've never met him, and just to even see him down the red carpet line was blowing my mind. And the fact that I actually had a moment to ask him a question about Blade Runner 2049 shocked me, because normally on those press lines, people are moving pretty fast, and sometimes you miss people, especially really big stars like Harrison Ford, but he was kind enough to give me a moment of his time. I got to shake his hand. It was kind of like soft and squishy, like marshmallow. That's a little weird, but it's okay, because he was great. He answered my question. I wanted to ask him about working with Denis Villeneuve on Blade Runner 2049, and he gave me a thoughtful answer, and I appreciated every second of his time. It's really something that I'm never going to forget. So That's it. That is my top 5 moments from Comic-Con 2017. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you were at Comic-Con, leave your favorite moments from the convention in the comment section below. I really do want to hear about them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon with more Nemi-Vlogs.